Hello folks, and welcome back to Mexico in Victoria 2 HPM. Things are going pretty well. I mean, it's a learning curve, and it seems like people are enjoying it despite the various tricks I'm having to play. But hopefully, in a couple campaigns, we will be really good at what we do. Africa was split up here in the last episode between the great powers, and well, it's quite interesting. Austro-Hungarian, Ethiopia, Dutch Somaliland there, and Mexican Africa really just destroying the British connection here. They must be kind of pissed, but whatever. Something I noticed in Europe though is that Italy is in the Japanese sphere of influence. Isn't that absolutely crazy? I think it's crazy. Anyway, we have been encouraging the Socialist Party for quite a while now. If we look at party loyalty, Mexico is very red, but you know, the conservatives are still okay in my opinion because they are interventionists, and as long as I have interventionists, state capitalists, or planned economy in power, I am happy in Victoria 2. I've been looking at some stuff though in terms of how do I actually become really good industrial power, because that's how I feel you become good at Victoria 2, right? And well, there seems to be I just actually have to get more craftsmen, of course, more clerks, and someone said that I can only get more clerks once I go over 40% literacy. We have really good literacy in our country now. We're definitely going to reach 100 before the end of the game, so that's great. But if we look at, how many clerks do we have? We only have 56,000 out of 8 million male adults. There are also bonuses that you can get in factories if you build, of course, the right supply chains, and I think we're gonna do that. When we did start building factories in the campaign, I was doing that, but then the liberals took over and kind of ruined stuff for a while. But I'm gonna go through provinces and build appropriate factories in the various provinces where we actually produce the resources required to sustain those factories. Oh wait, we're interventionists, not state capitalism. God damn it. Yeah, this is why I prefer the socialists. I just can't build anything. I was about to ask, wait, what was happening? And then I realized we have a major rebellion going on in Cuba. Spain. Well, alright, I don't care. I need some taxes. Let's get stock exchanges. The rebels have been crushed, my lord. One holdout stands strong still in Havana. The first International Olympic Games. Attend. Yeah, of course. Gain 0.1 literacy. I don't know if it's 10% literacy for everyone below 30% literacy, or I mean 2.3 prestige. 1,000 research points isn't much, but it is research points. I like research points. What is happening? Alright. Everyone has honored their alliance, I hope. The US has declared war. God damn it. I mean, it's quite a big war. Does this count as a great war? I mean, Germany's on their... Oh my god. Acquire Louisiana. Really? God damn you. I should definitely start researching some more military techs. The third invasion of Mexico becomes the Great War. Well, timely, I will say. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many months of struggle and suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I say to wage war by land, sea, and air. War with all our might, and with all the strength of God has given us, and to wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark, lamentable catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer only in one word. It is victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terrors. Victory, however long and hard the road may be, for without victory, there is no survival. Yes, this is the defense speech that the president of Mexico has given the nation in addressing what is now the Great War. It looks like Great War. Oh my God, it's gonna be terrible. They already have 25% from. Oh my, France, what are you doing? You go, Brazil. Defeat Uruguay for me, please. Guatemala fighting the Americans here. Well, it's going well for them, so we'll jump in and clean up on the last day of. Oh, what's this? Yeah. France accepted a peace offer from Uruguay. I suppose it was just surrender? Do nothing? Started to mobilize. Oh, Great War capitulation. So what does that actually entail, though? Did they become... I don't know what it does. If I mobilize, I could have 105 brigades. That's 300,000 men. Oof, I don't know. Austrian-Hungarian liberation of Lower Silesia. Oh my God. Austria, you are the hero. I never thought I'd say this. Austria and the Ottomans, you are heroes. Oh my, yes, it's turning around. Oh, glory, glory be to Austria-Hungary. What's this? We can make child labor illegal now. And 11% of the population want that, so of course it's gonna pass. Alright, here we go. Costa Rica has capitulated. That's great. Slowly the continent is coming under our thumb. Mobilization seems to actually be pretty powerful. We can actually mobilize quite the number of people. I love that you can just look at like the ammunition demands and how it's spiked since the Great War began. Or really just any weapons. Canned food, not canned food so much. Apparently someone's already making airplanes. Ooh, they're attacking me. They do have river crossing though. I'm sending in reinforcements. Well. Yeah, we won. Ah, shit, I screwed up. I moved my troops to the one place they were retreating. I forgot it's not like the other games where troops retreat several provinces in. Yay, I won again. This is great, actually. Things are going pretty damn well. I'm gonna make sure to clean these troops around here before something else happens. God damn it, they came back to attack? Assholes. The expedition should go to the North Pole has returned without success. We'll pay again. I thought I already outfitted an expedition. Let's try again. Bread and peace. Peace is on its way, or it might be a while longer. Yeah, I think it might be a while longer. We're doing well against the US, but I'll be honest, I've had to kind of debuff Germany because, well, France is in quite some trouble. Failed once again. Try once again. Man, I am losing quite a few people here to fight this battle. We had 100,000. I mean, this must be a professional army. To be honest, I also only have infantry. It's all farmers, probably. They actually have artillery and cavalry and stuff. Our relationship with the Hawaiian government has borne fruit. They have asked to become part of our nation. Yeah, I mean, they've been in our sphere for a long time now, so let's do it. I don't know what's happening to the world economy, but it's rough. There's definitely some sort of downturn here. I'm imagining there might be some steel problems, maybe some coal. I don't really know. Oh, look at that. Militant socialists in the United States. I think we are changing history quite seriously. Meanwhile, Brazil has landed troops in Germany. Oh, and the world economy, I was about to say it was gonna go up, but oh well. Ah, the socialists have won. Excellent. Now we can build things. But then again, it's not really the time to build stuff. American communists have risen up here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure not to fight them too much. We'll just occupy what we can. Oh, a revolution in the United States. The United States of America now has the Working Men's Party in power. That does not mean that the communists have not gone away, though. So we'll see if the revolution will go even further. Bosnian southern Serbia is now an international crisis. For that one little place? Come on, we're in the middle of a great war. We failed to enlist international interest. Yeah, because everyone's just watching the Great War. Portugal wants an alliance. Sure. Oh, the United Kingdom has joined in by proxy here because it looks like they're fighting the Second Boer War, and the United States has joined in there in the defense of Orange. Action and reaction in the upper house. I don't really want reactionaries, although they are jingoists and state capitalists, which is nice. So, well, could work. However, you know, they tend to go all imperialist and abolish all the reforms that I've passed. Alright, let's abolish capital punishment and only have transportation. I'm gonna take El Salvador and Costa Rica from sphere of influence on the US, because I think they're just been focusing so much on that it might be the only way we can actually do anything. I know we're over 100%, but I'm hoping that France pieces out Chile separately here. Anti-rationalism, quantum theory, futurism, nihilism, existentialism. Alright, Chile is out, and that means I think the peace treaty was just yeah, let's see. Cut down to size, reparations, Great War capitulation. The funny thing here is that France, or no, Nicaragua has added Confederate States of America acquire Virginia. I wanted to add this as a war goal against the US, but it wasn't free the people. I wanted to liberate country and then have the CSA, which would be kind of strange if that was actually there, right? Because, you know, it's not like it's a country that was being annexed. But having only one state go to the CSA is going to look kind of strange. So we'll see what kind of stuff they add here. Maybe I should actually go for acquire some sort of state in this mess. Although, you know what? I want the German colonies over here in the Pacific. Alright, 14-hour workday. Let's put that in. I think the Germans made the Mariana Islands a state, because it's not actually something I can take from them, which is odd, to say the least. But, let's see, Palau. Yeah, no, that's still not a thing. Do you have anything else in the Pacific except Papua New Guinea? I will take that, though. Alright, let's get unemployment subsidies going. A lot of people want that. I think we're at the point in the war where we can actually demobilize, maybe? I don't know. Wait, is that? No, that's still... Okay, we still have quite a few armies that are peasants and laborers. But you know what? Let's do it. I don't think we need it. We're gonna start encouraging clerks now that we can. Should have done that a while ago. We might change it back to Socialist Party stuff later. And I won't stay too long. I just want 4% of the population to be clerks, so we can get even more research points. Oh, we got the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. That's fantastic. I think we're getting the first Nobel Prize. Great. We're gonna lower tariffs to 0 now, see what that does to our economy. It's definitely gonna shift our import and exports. But, you know, as far as I've understood, negative tariffs might even be beneficial once you have quite a lot of industry going. I'm not sure about that, because I'd be basically subsidizing imports, which doesn't really sound very good for my industry. It'd be good for like the base commodities that we need for our industry, but I suppose it also subsidizes foreign products, which isn't really what I want, obviously. Ooh, Mexico City, you're a lady. Stunning Mexico, blah blah blah. Wait, what? Trade with merchants, stunning. Smell. So it's basically in the annals of the Mexican Empire, the years around 1901 will always be remembered as the golden age of Mexico City. Cool. Yes, quantum theory is ours. Oh, what's this? Germany accepted peace offer from... Did I just lose a bunch of prestige? Did I take the stuff, though? No. Only 2 times Great War capitulation. Screw you. Alright, Asian farms and mines. We're gonna do that. Do we have anything else? There was an African one somewhere. African farms and mines. Right, I need investment banks. Next, reform. Low healthcare. Do you want military access? No. Ah. The US has fallen out of the Great Powers, though. And this means that we could either add them, which I feel like is risky, or we can probably go ahead and take Central America as we desire. We cannot influence nations we have a truce with. Well, goddamn. Some incidents in Washington. Yankee separatists gain terrorist cells. Yeah, let's do that. Canada seems to have invented fascists. Alright, more pensions to the people. Colonial crisis. Yeah, whatever. Electrical power generation. Let's go. Alright, we've begun an undertaking of building a number of factories that are suitable for each location. And hopefully it'll play out pretty well. We don't really have the population in certain states, but hopefully the factories being there and, you know, the job opportunities actually get some migration going. I guess things moving along. But I think Utah, for example, is going to be great because there's coal and iron on location, so we just need steel mills. We already have a sawmill factory that will actually come in handy for the airplane factory. But everything else will build from this chain here. We can add El Salvador to our sphere. Fantastic stuff. And we're going to do shift work there. Integrate Louisiana. Yeah, that would be nice. Irish War of Independence. Does not seem to be going very well. Oh, wait a minute. British Canada now is an entire thing. However, Montana is still British. And of course, Labrador and, or Newfoundland, they're still British. But it's Montana that's... Oh, God. What have I done? International crisis has started. Serbia is trying to offer something. No. And no one seems to care either. Should we try to sphere the rest of South America? I mean, why not? Argentina. Yeah, increase opinion. The US is hosting the Olympic Games. Well, we'll attend despite the fact that we destroy them. Mexican Hawaiian Islands. You're now going to be a state. It'd be great if I could actually see the production of, or the base production of goods from every state in the UI here. I think, you know, I do love Victoria too, and I'm starting to Obviously, you get better every time you play, but it's just the UI choices sometimes are kind of confusing. Like the fact that, okay, well, this factory produces this and it requires these things. You do get a bonus from building a factory in a particular place. If, say, I build an oil refinery where there's oil, I'll get a production bonus. But then I actually have to look up states that produce oil, and then I have to go to the RGO map and actually find it. Let's spend a bunch of money and look for the lost city of the Incas. Argentina, you're now gonna be cordial. Okay, good. And we can create Alaska. Make that a state. Fantastic. Alright, in a year our truce with Costa Rica is gonna end, and we'll probably finally start approaching integration into our sphere, hopefully being able to restore Central America there as a puppet state of ours, and we'll continue working on the rest of South America here. Things are looking good. I'm happy. So with that said, I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It was quite an intense Great War. Even though, again, to survive, we had to do a couple of things to Germany, because Germany is way too strong in in Victoria 2. But alas, we will see what happens to Mexico in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. This has been GameGabster. I'll see you later. Farewell.